I have an eclectic musical interest in what I go through. Actually, I'm sure I can appreciate what let's have staff. Just go ahead and yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. So just along here, and then
You're the GM.
Everyone's gonna come in.
Check. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the grand opening of the Thrillhouse Family Entertainment Center.
We on? Check. We got it? No?
Down and up.
Down and up. This is my day job. This is my day job, so I'm going to wing it. All right? Everybody hear me? All right, we'll speak up. All right, it's been such a cool project to even be a small part of. For the past 4 years, I've had the distinct privilege of speaking publicly about the Oasis and the various attractions within the Thrillville destination. I must have shown the architectural renderings. Is it too far away, Denny? Are we too tight? I must have shown the architectural renderings of the Oasis tree, or the Thrillville go-kart experience, or our two-story bar and restaurant hundreds of times to the public. And those renderings, they did their job. Lots of oohs and ahs and lots of excitement about what's coming in the future. But I must tell you that seeing Thrillhouse go from renderings to reality, from an empty mall to this thriving venue in less than 10 months, has been just absolutely surreal. And we can't wait for you guys to come inside and take a look around. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first speaker is the chair of the Marion Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Mr. Matt Carnegie.
I definitely want to say thank you to Herbie. I've had the privilege of working with him on a professional level. I think a lot of people don't realize, and they think about Oasis and Thrillville and all the things going on, that it's not a local company because they're so robust and they have so many facets to their business. But the fact that we have such a powerful local engine that is able to support all of our other local businesses and our local chamber, honestly, is just, we're very grateful at the chamber to have them as one of our members and a part of our community. So for the last few years, I've been referring to my personal residence as the Thrillhouse. So I don't know if there's going to be some copyright issues moving forward, but something we can maybe deal with. But anyway, on behalf of the Marion Chamber, we're excited, we're grateful, and thank you so much.
Let's give this one more try. All right, we're going to give this one more try. All right. And our next speaker.
You know, it sucks you in every time. All right, please welcome Southern Illinois' favorite son, Senator Dale Fowler.
Should we try it one more time? Maybe it's the luck of the draw, right? Yeah. Well, what a great day again in Southern Illinois, and you know, the mayor and I were talking previously a while ago about the Star Bond project, and it was an honor for me to be one of the sponsors for the Star Bond legislation to help see this project come to fruition. And the process that we all went through, the ups and downs of being in the state capitol talking about this project, and it doesn't look like it's going to go. Now it is going to go. Now it doesn't look like it's going to go. Well, it did. And then all of a sudden it did, and you think, well, is this project ever going to get done? Well, look at it, and here it is. So it's just time, and it worked out well. But one thing that's really encouraging about this is the fact that This Star Bond project was the very first in the state of in the state of Illinois. Right here in Southern Illinois, the very first Star Bond project. So that's something to extremely be very proud of, Rodney and Chad. Very, very proud. What this has done is set a template. It set a template, this project, for the entire state, for future expansion of Star Bond. And it set a template for another Star Bond project right here in Southern Illinois. And I want to say thank you to the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, because we're working hand in hand to create another Star Bond project for the deeper part of the state to continue our economic development and see all of Southern Illinois thrive. Congratulations to everyone, all the employees and all the staff. And it's just another great day in Southern Illinois. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Check it out. All right. So as I've said, I've had the privilege of leading many tours of the Oasis, and I often say that Marion, Illinois is fertile ground on which to do business, because it is. And that is thanks in no small part to the dedication and advocacy and work ethic of our next speaker. Please welcome Mayor Mike Absher. One more time.
Good morning. So in 2018, in early 2019, when I was running for mayor the first time, one of the commitments that I made to our community is that we would not allow the Marion Mall to become a relic of the past. For decades, it had been a place where our families had gathered, where businesses had thrived, and where many memories were made. But like most malls across all over America, ours had fallen on hard times. But I believed it could be something again. So repurposing this property became one of the keystone efforts of our economic redevelopment strategy. It required creativity, as Dale said, persistence, and willingness to try something brand new for Southern Illinois. That vision eventually became part of what we now know project in the broader Oasis development. As Senator Fowler mentioned, these projects do not happen overnight. They literally took years. What is going on? I cannot talk as loud as Herbie, so we'll see. Try it again. Back on. This project literally took years of planning. Okay. An enormous amount of setbacks, a lot of problem solving, and a lot of people that absolutely refused to give up. Specifically, I want to thank Rodney Cavanis, Shad Zimbro, and everybody on his team that believed in that vision, believed in their own vision, and long before today's ribbon cutting, they believed this place could turn into something very special. They stuck with it when I'm absolutely convinced that nearly everybody else on the planet would have walked away, right? And I've said so. So thank you, Rodney and Shad, not just for your monetary investment, but for your stick-to-itiveness. Thrillhouse, which is just one element of this redevelopment inside the mall, which in of itself is only one element of the entire Star Bonds project, is more than just an entertainment center. It represents hundreds of jobs. Some of those folks are standing right behind me. New investment in Marion, and another new reason for families from all across Southern Illinois and our bigger Quad State region to spend time right here in Marion and Southern Illinois. But it also represents something bigger. This entire area is becoming a destination district that we're calling Thrillville, and today is just one milestone in building that future for ourselves. So to the entire Thrillhouse and Oasis team who've been training and preparing behind the scenes, we thank you. We wish you tremendous success. And for those of you behind me, I want to remind you that you are the front line and the hosts to what will be tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of visitors that are going to be introduced to our area for the first time. And to the families of Southern Illinois, this place was built for you. A place to gather, compete, laugh, and make more memories together. So congratulations and thank you from a very grateful city to everyone that had their part in making today possible. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
So, of course, today's the grand opening, and that was preceded with a soft open. So the last 2 weeks have been the loudest soft open that I have ever been a part of. It's been incredible to see the community already rally behind what we're doing here. And don't tell anybody, but we've never done this before. We've never launched a family entertainment center before. It's quite an undertaking, to say the least. And our next two speakers were in the thick of it. From selecting menus to hiring and onboarding and training more than 120 brand new team members, these two have put countless hours into making Thrillhouse a reality. So please welcome Thrillhouse General Manager Michelle Myers and the Czar of Food and Drink for the Oasis family of businesses, Eric Schneider.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, just like Herb said, there's been a lot of hours invested in this. I think Rodney called me 4 or 5. Hey Eric, you want to go with Shad down to Orlando to IAPA and look at some arcade games and some amusement stuff? I said, sure, yeah, I'll go down there and we'll check that out. And we got back and we had about a 12-hour meeting after we landed and got home, and the ball has been rolling ever since then. This is truly a design build, as far as we took the best parts and pieces of family entertainment centers across the U.S. and put it inside of Thrillville and Thrillhouse here. And I couldn't be happier to be a part of this, and I couldn't be happier to have found and partnered with Michelle, who is the general manager, who will be doing day-to-day operations on this. It is quite an undertaking to hire, to find, and we're close to 200 employees that are here, between kitchen staff, front of the house staff, attractions, and then managers and leaders that are here. And it is a daunting challenge each and every day to be inspiring to these folks and to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward and that we are the face of Southern Illinois. So I thank everybody for being here. I thank you all for being part of this, and I'll let Michelle say a few wonderful words as well.
Yes, I just want to thank everybody that has came out and supported us on our sneak peek Saturdays, along with our soft openings. It's been a lot of hard work, and I'm humbled for Rodney and Shad for giving me this opportunity, along with all my staff members. Thank you, everybody that has came out, and I can't wait to have you see what they have built and put a lot of time and effort, a lot of early morning roundtable talk on what we're up and coming going to do. It's been great, and I appreciate it more than they know. So I can't wait for everybody to see it, and thank you all for coming out.
Thank you, Michelle. We got one more speaker now, and then we'll do the ribbon cutting. But would like to invite to the podium one of the co-founders of the Oasis family businesses, Shad Zimbro.
Well, again, I just want to thank everybody. That's right. Think it's working now? All right. Again, thank everybody for coming out. Whenever Rodney first brought this up to me about the vision that he had with doing everything, sitting down, he and the mayor sat down and talked way too much about everything going on. I kind of thought they were both crazy at first, but it ended up started out with just something kind of small, and then just kept growing and growing, and it's been unbelievable. And I don't think there's any place else that we could do anything like this, but right here in Southern Illinois. We've had all the support from the city, from the county, from the entire state, and just all the different businesses and all the towns around. It's been unbelievable. Actually started the construction part of this was in May, so this was still wide open. The mall was wide open in May. And so it did not take us but about 8 months to get this thing to where it's at right now. So it's unbelievable for the workforce that we have right here in Southern Illinois. They came here and we kind of gave them a date when we needed some stuff done, and they did it. So just want to say thank you to everybody, and thank you to everybody in Southern Illinois that's supported us over the last 18 years to get to where we are now. And this is not for Rodney and I, this is for all of Southern Illinois. You know, this is something that is going to be great, and for our kids and hopefully our kids' kids, and just keep going on for generation after generation. But thank you everybody that's been a part of this, and we really appreciate it.
Friends at the chamber. He's got a ribbon. Here's one now. All right, right on cue. Gentlemen, if you could step forward, and anyone else that would like to. If you don't mind, just kind of step forward here, just a little bit. On the other side, we're gonna give this to you. And we're gonna over there. And we're gonna give this to the senator. And then let's have Shell wield the shield here. All right, we ready? All right, we'll count this. All right, hang on. Scratching the ribbon. Nice. All right, everybody, let's 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Thrillhouse, everyone! All right,
Yes, you having fun? This has got to be a blast.
come on in, everybody. Doors are open.
Get our spot. Do it. Thank you.